I'm going to congratulate and acknowledge what we saw against the Vegas Aces and the New York Liberty. You shouts out to the New York Liberty for beating the Vegas Aces in the semifinals and advancing to the WNBA finals. I'm recording this Tuesday night. So as I'm recording it, I think in fact, are they playing right now? Nope. They play in about an hour. The Connecticut Sun and Minnesota Lynx are playing Game 5. The hardest thing to do, I said this last episode, I believe. The hardest thing to do is do something again. Especially something as grand as win a championship. Because there's so much that have to go right. So much. Your team has to be good. Injuries have to be on your side. You have to maintain a level of greatness for such a long time, as well as going up against everyone's best. It's hard to do something again. Damn near impossible, not impossible, but damn near impossible to do it again. What the Vegas Aces were trying to do is do it for a third time. There's a reason why there's never been an NFL team to win 3 straight in the Super Bowl era. There's only been two basketball, 3 maybe. There's only been 3 teams, I think, in the history of the NBA to win 3 straight. I think the Celtics back with Bill Russell, Jordan's Bulls did it twice, and Kobe's Lakers. And there's only been 1 team in the WNBA to win 3 straight, and that was the Comets that won 4 straight with Cynthia Cooper and what's that lady's name, bro? I forgot her name. Cheryl Swoops. It's hard to win 3 straight. Everything has to be on your side. From injuries to coaching to players. The reason why I thought that, and a lot of people thought that, the Vegas Aces were destined to three-peat, be the first team since the Houston Comet to three-peat, is because it seemed like they had all the ingredients. You had the best player. You have the best player in basketball in A'ja Wilson. You have a team that just won, pretty much all coming back. Coaching seemed to be there, and you didn't have injuries. Well, another issue, not an issue, but another thing that you have to be cautious about is not resting on your laurels when it's easy to. You win back-to-back championships. It's easy to rest on your laurels. It's easy to see the team, the league around you get better, and you stay put because you think that this team is good enough to run it back. Obviously, seeing as though they just went back-to-back. But that's something that you have to be careful with, because if you don't, I think the Vegas Aces, if everything would have been right this year, if Chelsea Gray didn't get hurt, if Kelsey Plum didn't have a bad year, if Kia Stokes wasn't hurt, I think they had all the ingredients of winning it, of running it back and three-peating. But obviously that didn't happen. A'ja Wilson had statistically the greatest season a WNBA player has ever had. Chelsea Gray missed most of the season, so she was trying to get her rhythm back at the end of the season. Never works. Kelsey Plum had a bad season. I'll keep it respectful. She had a bad season. Wasn't good. They didn't find any production from anyone else outside of, honestly, A'ja Wilson. And Kia Stokes she got hurt. I tip my hat and shouts out to the Vegas Aces. Oh no, shouts out to the New York Liberty. They took the loss, they got better, and in big moments, they stepped up when the Vegas Aces could not. And now you see the New York Liberty sitting, waiting for the winner of the Connecticut Sun as we shoot this, the game hasn't started yet, so I don't know the winner. But I do know that, and the Vegas Aces have proven that everything has to go right. It is extremely difficult to three-peat. And as a whole, as a team, they did not have a good season. Asia Wilson had a great season. The Vegas Aces did not, because everything that went their way, that landed their way, the first two that landed their way, the first championship, the second championship, didn't land their way, or the chips didn't fall in their favor the third time. And when it gets to I can't say that. When it gets to you have to, all right, your best foot has to go forward. When you haven't done it all season for a lot of players, and those same players are the ones taking most of the shots and missing, might I add. The sixth woman of the year didn't do much of anything in the semifinals except foul a lot. Chelsea Gray didn't do much except miss a lot. Kelsey Plum had one great game. That's about it. And I'm going to... there were a lot of times when you could question some of the coaching decisions. There were a lot of times. I am not taking anything away from the New York Liberty. They essentially dominated the Vegas Aces 2 of the 3 games. And shouts out to the New York Liberty for being the first team to reach the WNBA championship or WNBA finals, I'm sorry. And this is just proof of how difficult it is to three-peat, which is why I think collectively, I don't know how many teams have done it in hockey, but I know when we talk about the NFL, NBA, and MLB, I know the Yankees did it, I think. Bulls, probably the Celtics. I'm not 100% sure. Lakers, and that's it. Oh, and the Houston Comet. That's not even a team anymore. 5 teams that I'm almost sure in the history of the WNBA, NBA, NFL, and MLB. It's very difficult to three-peat. And the Vegas Aces proved why. Oh, man, you stayed to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss any content from your boy. You can also go back and watch past episodes, past clips, and don't forget that the Unpopular Podcast, new episodes drop every Wednesday and Saturday. Appreciate you.